Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is PiffsPeak, and today I'm going to show you how to set up OBS, the powerful free tool that's perfect for live streaming and recording your content. Whether you're a beginner or looking to improve your stream, this tutorial will guide you through everything you need to get started. Let's dive right in. In this tutorial, we will be covering the following steps: installing OBS, figuring basic settings, adding sources and scenes, setting up your first live stream, and recording locally. So sit back and let's get to it. First, let's head over and install OBS. We're going to want to go to the OBS official website, which will be obsproject.com. Once we get to the official website, you'll have the options to be able to download Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. For this tutorial, we'll be downloading Windows. Click on Windows to download your files. Once your files have been downloaded, make sure you go over and you click on Windows Installer. Once you click on Windows Installer, it will pop up a prompt. Just follow the steps to simply install OBS. While OBS is installing, we'll now show you how to find your stream key in your streamer URL. In today's video, we're going to be using Abstract. We're going to go to abs.xyz. Once we get to the Abstract official website, we're going to go to Enter Portal. From here, we're going to click on Streams. Once you click on Streams, you can go to the top and click on View Your Stream. And from here, we click on Stream Key. And now we can copy our streamer URL, which is known as our RTMP, and our stream key. You will need these both in order to move on in the next step in this video. Now that we got OBS installed and open, we're going to show you how to configure your settings. So we go up to the top of the page here to the tools section, and we hit Auto Configuration Wizard. We're going to optimize for streaming, recording, and secondary. Our base canvas resolution is set to 1920 by 1080, and frames per second is set to 60. Here you'll be able to input your stream information for either a custom server URL, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Restream, Twitter, and many more other streaming platforms that are out there. In today's video, we're doing a custom with a custom server URL and a custom stream key. Once you enter those into the boxes, make sure you click the boxes down below that says prefer hardware encoding and estimate bitrate with bandwidth. Hit next. Once you hit next, it'll pop up a stream warning where it's going to send signals to your stream. So hit yes. Now that you hit yes, it will start sending the test bandwidth, and this will help configure the settings for streaming and recording. Now that the test is complete, it has set your video bitrate, it has set your streaming encoder, it has set your recording encoder, recording quality, your base canvas resolution is set to 1920 by 1080, your output will be 1920 by 1080, and your frames are 60. Hit apply settings. Now that we've gotten this far, let's move on. Now that we got OBS configured, next let's set up your first scene. Go down to the plus sign, name your scene, hit OK. Now from here, we can add in sources, such as a video capture device, allowing you to screen share from an Elgato capture card. You can also add in your webcam with a video capture device as well. can also use display capture to display a certain monitor in your setup. And we also have the option for game capture, which allows you to capture any game that you're playing on your computer. Today, we're going to use display capture. With display capture, we're able to catch a certain monitor by hitting display right here. The drop down will come down and allow you to pick from a selected monitors that you have hooked up. Today we're going to be using Spec C24. Now that we have our display capture, you can see this capturing everything on that monitor. Let's open up a web browser tab, and you can see that it displays what I'm doing. Now, if you wanted to add in a webcam, you would just do video capture the device, hit OK, and from here, you'll be able to pick your webcam that you have connected. Now that you got your first scene created with your display or game capture and webcam, now let's connect to OBS for streaming platform. Remember, in the beginning of the video, we taught you how to do the auto configuration wizard. Now here to double check to make sure that your settings were put in correctly, you go to settings at the bottom right hand corner here, go to stream, and make sure your service is connected to the service that you chose, which could either be a custom, could be Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Restream, Twitter, Whip, and many more. Make sure that when you are setting up your stream that you have your server URL and your stream key. From here, you can double check your video settings to make sure that your base canvas is actually set to the 1920 by 1080 and your output is 1920 by 1080 and that you have frames per second set to 60. Now that you've checked all those settings, you can now go ahead and hit start streaming. Now that you learned how to start streaming, there's one more tool I want to show you that OBS offers, and that is recording locally. Recording locally allows you to record your gameplay or your desktop, whether you're streaming or creating offline content. To set this up, we're going to go to settings. We're going to go to output. We're going to scroll down to the recording. When we get to recording, we can now choose our designated recording path for our videos will be saved. We can then select our recording quality, our recording format, our video encoder, and our audio encoder. Once you have selected your settings, hit OK. Now that you have your settings in place and selected, we can now start recording. And then when you're done recording, just hit stop recording. Now that your recording is done, we can now go over to the File tab at the top left of the corner of the page. And we'll click on Show Recordings. And when you do, it will pop up the designated folder where your recording was saved to. And that's it. You just learned how to record locally. And that's a wrap. Now that you learned the basics of OBS, you can now start streaming and recording like a pro. Today we covered the following: installing OBS, configure basic settings, add sources and scenes, set up streaming, and recording locally. If this video has helped you in any way, please make sure to subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment down below, and share out the video. If you have any tips, tricks, or advice, or would like to see a future video, please let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and happy streaming.